Hey guys, SEO Market Leaders here. Just thought I would give you a little update on how to import email accounts into ZSubmitter. There's a great program for creating Web 2.0 accounts. I've got a campaign running here right now, and I'm just going to create another campaign here. Now importing, I'm on the project screen right here under email verification is where you can import your accounts, but first you have to save them into a proper format. Now there's actually a file, an Excel sheet that someone created here called the ZSubmitter email import template, and you have to get your email accounts into a certain format and save them as a text file before you can really import them. And this is a great easy way to import a mass number of email accounts. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually copied about 35 email accounts from a text file that I purchased some email accounts from. So I'm just going to paste them in here first into column A. Now you need your email address in column A, and column B you need your password. So the fastest way to get a whole bunch of email accounts split into two is through the text to columns format. Now right now my delimiter between my email address and my password is a colon. Now I actually want a different format. I need to have a semicolon or some other sort of a format. So I'm just going to highlight all these first. I'm going to press Control F, step 1 here, and I'm going to the Replace tab. I'm going to replace the colon with a semicolon, and I've got this column highlighted, so it's only going to change what it sees in this particular column, and replace all. So 36 replacements, so I know I've got 36 email accounts. The next thing I'm going to do is there's a little text to column here under data menu. There's text to columns. This will allow me to split my list into two different cells. So from here I want to use delimited, so I'm going to find a particular character that's going to split my column into two. And I want to use semicolon, so you can see once I select semicolon, it actually shows me where I'm going to be splitting the columns into two. So you could use anything, a comment, a comma, or a tab, or even a particular character. Actually, I guess I could have gone to other and typed my character in, but for the purpose of this, I've just selected semicolon. So we could have actually eliminated step 1 altogether and just gone to other and used a colon, but I've got semicolon already in there, so we're going to hit next, and I'm just going to hit finish because there we go. Now we've split this into two. We've got our email address and password. Because these are Hotmail accounts, I actually need to basically put the proper server and port in. For Hotmail accounts, let me just jump in here because I don't remember the actual name of it off the top of my head. It's pop3.live.com, and my port's 995. So every email system's going to have a different POP server. You're either going to usually have a port 995 or port 110. So make sure you look up whether you're using Gmail accounts or Yahoo or whatever. Anything will work fine. Just make sure you get the proper server and port in here. So basically I'm going to copy these two cells and highlight to the bottom and paste them all in. So now we've got this interesting character here. We can't exactly use this particular format. You can see that we've actually got our data properly located here. We've got all of our columns here separated by commas. We've got our username again. Well, it's first is the username, and then our email login, the email password, the server, the port, and whether it's SSL encryption or not. Typically, if it's SSL, yes should be a 1, and I'm going to assume if it's 0 for encryption, or if it's a no for encryption, you're probably going to want to use a 0 here. Now we can't copy this particular format, but what we can do is if we copy this and paste special. Now this will allow it to save in the actual format. We want to use values and number formats. You could probably use a few other options here, but if you actually click numbers and value formats, it's not going to copy and paste the formula that's in column I. It's actually just going to paste exactly what you and I are seeing. So you can see the difference here. Column J actually is this information, all the username and password and everything, and column I is your formula. So we're going to highlight column J, copy it, and I'm going to open up in my ZSubmitter, I'm actually using another menu here on my other screen. I'm going to go into my ZSubmitter folder. Alright, I'm going to bring this over here. So I actually made an email file. It's a text file called Z emails, and this is a previous ones that I had in here. So I'm going to paste my new list in here, and I'm going to save it. Alright, so Z emails is saved, and if we go back to here, our screen, we can go import, and if we just go to Dropbox and where I have my ZSubmitter saved, I'm actually just using Dropbox here. Kind of connects everything together. You see this date here is March 23rd, 2014. This is the file I just saved, and we're going to open it, and there we go. 36 email addresses imported into ZSubmitter, and as simple as that. Just takes a moment or two. Hopefully the developers will come up with a better system for importing email addresses, but for now this is a great way to import a mass number of email accounts. And thanks very much for watching. I hope this was helpful.